Welcome back to Pulse with Robin. If this is your first time here, my name is Robin. I am a certified Pilates instructor and I post new Pilates videos right here on my channel every Wednesday. Today we are doing a wedding season inspired Pilates arm sculpt, strengthening and toning those arms, getting you ready for whatever big events you have this summer. I will be using a light set of dumbbells. These are 2-pound hand weights. If you don't have a light set of dumbbells, bottles of water work great, cans of soup, whatever you can find that are around 2 to 3 pounds is normally a good amount. We will start with a quick warm-up, starting in a child's pose. So pressing your hips to your heels, reaching your arms forward, actively walking those fingertips to the top of your mat, peeling your elbows up. Deep breaths in through the nose, exhales through the mouth. Walking those hands over to the left side of your mat, really pressing that right palm down. Deep breath in, feel a nice stretch down that right side. Exhale, walk both hands over to the right side of your mat. Really press that left palm down, deep breath in. Exhale, walk those hands back through center. Walk your fingertips an extra inch forward. Elbows are peeled up. One last deep breath in. Exhale, press up into a 4-point kneel. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, finding our neutral spine. Press the mat away, draw your belly button in and up. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking chin to chest, round your spine, look under. Inhale, arch your spine, eye gaze comes up. Exhale, press the mat away, round and look under. Inhale, arch and look up. One more time, strong. Exhale, round and look under. Slow inhale, arch and look up. Resetting that neutral spine through center. Bring your right hand to the center of that mat. Inhale, reach your left arm up, rotating to the left. Eye gaze follows that hand. Holding at the top, really pressing the back of that left hand to that wall behind you. Good. One last deep breath in. Exhale, threading that arm under your torso. Left ear comes down, hips stay high. Walk those left fingertips forward. Pause here for a few rounds of breath. Press up through that right hand, come back into that 4-point kneel. Switching sides, left hand comes to the center. Inhale, reach your right arm up, eye gaze follows. Holding at the top, press the back of that right hand to the wall behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread that arm under your torso. Right ear comes down, those hips are staying high. Pause for a few rounds of breath. Pressing back up through that left hand. We're going to get into our sculpt, starting in a 4-point kneel, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, finding that neutral spine. Press the mat away, draw your belly button in and up. Walk those hands one little step forward so your arms are on a slight diagonal. We bend at the elbows, tapping the forearms down. Those hips are staying lifted. Exhale, extend the arms, press up. Inhale, bending at the elbows, tap the forearms. Exhale, extend and lift. Keeping that belly button drawn in and up. Core is staying active. We're maintaining a neutral spine, so not rounding or arching that spine. Bending at the elbows, those arms are staying nice and narrow. Moving with lots of control. How slow can you bend? How light can you tap those elbows? Good. Last one. Extend, press up. We add in a tricep push-up. Dive that chest forward, bending those elbows. Lower your chest to the mat. Exhale, extend, press up. Bend at the elbows, tap the forearms down. Exhale, extend. Inhale, dive the chest forward. Elbows stay close to those ribs. Exhale, extend, press up. One tricep dip. One tricep push-up. Good. We're going to take out that tricep dip, continuing with those push-ups. Last one. Extend and press up. Option here to walk those knees out 1 extra inch. Continue with those push-ups. Bend those elbows, lower your chest. Exhale, extend, press up. Those elbows are staying nice and close to your ribs. Neck is staying in line with your spine. Belly button's drawn in and up. We hold our push-up in 3. Good. Last 2. Last one. Chest is low. Elbows are squeezing into those ribs. We find tiny little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your hips to your heels. Reach your arms forward, pausing for a few rounds of breath. Bring those palms of your hands together, elbows on your mat, bending at the elbows. Bring those hands behind your head. Feeling a nice little stretch through those triceps. When you're ready, we come all the way up, grabbing onto those hand weights. Option to have your hips sitting down on your heels, or if you want a little bit of activation through that core, you're up in a high kneel, little pelvic tilt forward. Ribs are staying stacked over the hips. No movement through that torso throughout this series. Elbows are bent at your ribs, palms are facing up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extend and reach those weights forward on a slight diagonal, stopping at shoulder height. Inhale, bend those elbows back. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Using that breath, moving with control. Only thing moving is those arms. Good. We extend and hold in 3. Last 2. Last one. Reach those arms forward and hold there on a slight diagonal at shoulder height. Find a little bend in, flip the palms, extend the arms out. Little bend in, flip the palms up, extend the arms out. Keeping the arms lifted at shoulder height. Super small bend in to switch the direction of your palms. We flip up. We flip down. If there is movement through that torso, you sit those hips down to your heels. Last 3. Don't drop the arms. Last 2. Good. Last one. Flip the palms up and hold. We tap the weights together. Bring the weights out. Little tap in. Bring them back out, using our breath. Don't drop those arms. You can have a slight little bend through those arms. They're lifted at shoulder height. Nice slow movements. Next time you bring the weights together, hold. Flip the palms to face in. Open the left arm wide. Draw the left arm back through center, switching sides to the right. Back through center. Don't drop your arms. Shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears. Belly button's drawn in and up. Good. We're almost there. Last one on the left. Last one on the right. We take it to double arms. Open both arms wide. Draw those arms back through center. No movement through that core. That core is strong. We slow it down, finding a pace where the only thing moving is those arms. Good. We squeeze at the back. We draw the arms together. Last 3. Arms are staying lifted. Last 2. Good. Last one. Hold those arms wide. We bend the elbows. Find goalpost arms. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Elbows are lifted. We stop when those elbows are at a 90-degree bend. Good. Last 3. Final 2. Last one. Bend and hold. Extend and reach those weights overhead. Inhale, bend the elbows to a 90. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Ribs are stacked over your hips. How slow can you return to that goalpost arm? We have one more change and then we are done. We find pulses in 3. Last 2. Good. Last one. Goalpost arms and hold. Tiny pulses up and up. Those elbows are barely moving. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights. Sit your hips down to your heels if they're not already there. We'll find a little stretch, pulling that right arm across your chest. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Bending at that left elbow, bringing that hand behind your head to the top of your spine. Relaxing the arms down, switching sides. Pull that right arm across your chest, spread your fingers nice and wide. Little tricep stretch, bending at that right elbow. Bring that hand behind your head to the top of your spine. Relax those arms down, interlace your fingers, flip your palms, reach the arms up and overhead. We take one final big deep breath in, find length, reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment if you want me to continue this wedding season series. I will see you next Wednesday.